from heaven. Welcome. Wait for everybody to come on here. I'm Claire Burton. I'm your medium, and we're doing our messages today. I look forward to seeing you on here when you come on. Just had a technical hitch. I went live and then it aborted for some reason. I had to come off of it and start again, but that's technology. So wait for everybody to come on. There's someone there. Hi, we're welcome to our messages from heaven today. If you're just joining us. Hi Laurie, hi there, nice to see you again. I just had a technical hitch. I went live at 2 and then it's for some reason, it's never happened before. It sort of went freeze and it was saying you have to try it again. Never happened before, and it threw me a little bit and I was like, oh no, what's going on now? Is it my phone? Is it broken? But we're back. That's computers and phones for you, isn't it? So I hope you're doing okay, Laurie. And thanks for joining me today. Different day today, but I'm juggling a lot at the minute. And I'm having to fit everything in, and it can be difficult sometimes. So, yeah, you know, sometimes days have to change. So, yeah, I know. I'm useless with phones. It's been a real learning curve doing this and everything else on social media. It really has. I've had to learn fast. But yeah, I didn't know what it was. I thought it could be an internet problem, but it was resolved, so that's good. Oh dear. I think we've all had to learn, haven't we, with technology? We've had to move with the times, and that's the way it goes, isn't it? It sort of makes you do that. It makes you move with it, because if you don't, you get left behind, quite literally. So yeah, we'll see who else comes on here for our messages, and when we'll get started, I'd like to give everyone a chance to come on and say hi. But I hope you're doing okay, Laurie, and life is treating you well. And we'll go from there. I'm due to take a break soon, and I won't be on here for a couple of weeks, but it's a very long-awaited rest with family. So then I'll be back after that, but I'll keep you all informed. But yeah, as well as juggling readings as well, which is what I do. So thank you. Yeah, I need a bit of a rest for my head, and I just need a rest in general. I'm sure you appreciate, you know what that feels like sometimes, you know, when you need a rest. Yeah, and I need it. So this is my first real rest this year, so I waited a long time. So yeah, see if there's anybody else. No one yet. But if they don't come on, we'll just get started, Laurie, anyway, with yourself, all right? And we'll see what Spirit want to say to you, and if there's anybody for you here. Got me a big drink. Look, it's still warm here at the minute. The other day we had 30 degrees, 31, 32, and that is unheard of really in the UK. It gets high 20s, but it doesn't get to that level of heat, and it was just unbearable. We couldn't cope, but we managed, and it's cooled right down now to about sort of 21, 22. So yeah. So we're a bit happy it's cooler. I haven't got aircon in my house, so I have no air conditioning. So when we get that kind of heat, I'm struggling. I need a good sleep. And it's hard, isn't it, when it's so hot? But yeah, so I'm sure you have nice weather in the States quite a lot of the time, and you're kind of used to it, aren't you? So right, I'll probably get started. No one here yet, but that's fine. That's spirit, isn't it? Everyone comes on when they're supposed to. and we will get started. I think they know, Spirit, I'm going to be having a rest soon and I'm winding down. I really do, and that's a lot of it as well. So you've got a mix of weather. Yeah, mix is good. A mix is good. So just yeah, right, okay, we'll see where we go for you, Laurie. We'll see where we go for you. Okay, I feel I've got someone joining me for you. Okay, I've got a lady joining me. Right, I'll just describe her quickly. She's got quite short hair, grey, sort of short going round. She refers to it as a boy's haircut, but I'm sure she's very beautiful. But that's how she wants to relay it to you. She's got the most beautiful smile. Okay. She's saying that she's a friend, okay, and there's a links with the hobby of camping with you, all right? Camping, caravanning with yourself. And she's also mentioning Cancer with herself. Do you understand who I'm with at this moment in time, Laurie? And she says she is a friend. She refers to herself as a friend. So if you could let me know, we'll continue with her. And she says she was very I can't speak today, very blessed to find a friend in yourself, in you. She knows you, all right? She was a friend. Do you understand? You're not sure yet. Okay, let me work with her. We'll get Claire warming up a little bit here. She's very slight build in her physical. She was very slight build. She wasn't a big lady, but she definitely says she was a friend, okay? And she says about chats together, having chats with you, chats together. Sometimes we don't remember straight away who this is, and I'll have to work with her a little bit harder if she's not a family member, but she says she was a friend, or she looked at you as a friend. It could be that as well. So we'll bear that in mind with her. And she had she says she was having a slow passing. I feel like with the Cancer, it sort of came back again, and it was sort of a slow passing for her as well. I'll just ask her some more questions. But she's very fond of you, and so she mentions the friendly chats with you, and there's definitely, she's mentioning camping. So is it still not resonating with you? If you can let me know. I like to acknowledge who's there rather than not, if you get my drift. But that is what she wanted to explain herself to me in that way, and she just says, friend, you love the camping. Okay, I feel this lady, she would have liked that as well, because she came straight in with that at the start, even before she mentioned anything else with herself. So you might have met her on your travels, but she regards you as a friend. I've asked her name. She hasn't given it to me yet. And if I'll get her to work with me some more and see if she confirms this. But she shows me puzzles and chess and things like this, playing with puzzles. I feel she would have done that when she went camping and caravanning. All right. She's definitely not going away from the friend bit. She says, no, I'm as a friend to Laurie, and that's how she comes across. So that's that bit I definitely know is a friend to you. And she says, she said, Laurie, that you have a kind heart. You were there for her as a shoulder, and that's how she refers to you. Does that make sense to you? And she mentions the chats with yourself. So you were sort of a bit of a person that she could offload to, all right, in times of need. Do you understand all of that? All of that was very clear to me. And she's also bringing you some inner strength, and that's what she's saying to you. Have strength. Have strength. All right. I feel like this is what I'm feeling with her, is that she is someone that you may have met up with in the past. So you may have not known she's either passed over or what she passed over of. All right. So it's someone you may have met up with in the past, and she is just taking this opportunity to connect today because she's wanting you to get back to doing everything in life that you enjoy, because she knows full well that you know how short life is. All right. I feel like, Laurie, you will realise who this is maybe after we've gone live. I think you might have a little think about this, but this lady does know you, and they will always connect to you if they know you. And sometimes we can't remember. Right, I'll just see what else she wants, where she wants to take me. She mentions being 62 years of age. That could have been her passing as well. All right. 62 years of age. I'm just asking her, if I go silent, I'm just trying to get her to work a little harder with me. And she mentions bike riding as well. So does that ring any bells for you, the bike riding? That is something that she would have enjoyed. I'm not sure if you've done it or you did it together, but it's the bike riding she wants to mention as well. You understand the bike riding, yeah? I'm getting her to work hard with me, yeah. Do you understand the lady now? So you're starting to get a bit of a picture. Because you're my first one, they've got to warm up with me. She's got you think you do. This is what I mean. You'll only ever have someone that you know, and they desperately want to reach out and say, I'm here, I'm in spirit, I'm okay. But 62 years of age was significant with her passing as well. All right. Your heart is, oh, it's lovely. Thank you for that comment, Bleeding Roses. Right. She's just going to have a little chat with me. This is why when I go silent, I'm just going to let her have a little chat. She is, right, that was quite deep what she said to me then. She's connected today to reassure you that you have a lot more life ahead of you to live. All right? She's been well aware around you, being around you, that you feel that's your lot. And I'm not saying you're going to drop off this mortal coil, but she's just saying she feels like you're not sure what else there is for you to do in life. And she wants to reassure you that there is still a lot more for you to do. Oh, she'd be 62 now, and that's what she was mentioning with 62. I can only but ask the questions, but they don't always tell me what I want to hear. It's just part of being a medium. But she, as I say, and you recognise when I described her as well, Laurie, that she fits this lady that you know. All right. She feels deeply that you feel in your heart like I've done everything, and it's just that mindset. I know we've talked to you before, but she's saying you're wrong. There's still so much more for you to enjoy. and to have a life and have fun and do everything that you want to do in life. And that's why she's connected today. And she wants you to tell you that she's at peace, all right, and she's pain free. She needed to pass that on, all right. She's with family, all right, and she also has met up with people in spirit that you know. You see, this is why she has said that. I knew there was something deep, and this is why she wanted to say that to you, because it's more or less she was saying to me, Laurie, you're not going anywhere. Stop feeling like that's your lot. You have a lot more to do in life. And she really needed to say that to you today. So try and push that negative away, Laurie, because your friend wants you to do that, all right? She was taken to the spirit world, and she didn't want to go, like most of us. She did not want to go, but she has made peace with that transition, and she's able to help those. She's able to help those like yourself that she knew in life that needs her help. And that's what I feel what she's very good at doing, spirit side. She's very good, and she's coming close to you to help you. Does that make sense, Laurie? Because even though we've uplifted your energy on here, it's still low, isn't it? All right. But don't ever feel you're not worthy of having the most wonderful life, and doing everything in life. You are being blessed with life. Life is a gift, all right? And I know you question a lot of that sometimes, all right? Also, the name Bill has been mentioned to me. Do you know the name Bill? Someone spirit side, I feel. If you can mention that to me. Do you know the name Bill, Laurie? But yes, just take her advice, because she's been listening in to your thoughts and how you're feeling. You don't know Bill, okay? Don't dismiss it. Spirit have mentioned that for a reason. You may come into contact with Bill. They know more than we do, always. All right. So, but she's a lovely lady, and she liked to cook muffins. She's took a tray of muffins out, and they're steaming hot out of the oven to cool down. They're in little cake cases. I don't know if you know that about her or if this is you. But I just needed to mention that as well, all right? So I hope, yum, yeah, I know. Trouble is they go to your hips far too fast, don't they, things like that. But that's what I feel she liked to do, because she just wanted to present me with these muffins on a cooling tray, all right? But really, Laurie, her message today was for you to realise you are worthy of having, she says, love just now to me, and happiness and fulfillment, all right? And don't think you're not worthy of all of these things. That's why she's connected today. So just pick yourself up, all right? Because I know for a fact if she was still able to live life, she would be doing everything she can to enjoy life and trying to find some happiness somewhere, all right? She had a grueling time with fighting cancer, and that's what she just said to me, Claire, it was grueling. And she mentions 2 years with this, and it was ongoing, so it was just relentless for her. It was a horrible time in her existence, in her life, all right? So I hope you enjoyed your message, Laurie. I'll have a little think and maybe listen back to your message from your friend, She just said, I asked her, have you connected to a medium before? And she said, no, I really enjoyed it today. So that's why as well, she's had to just work with me and I've had to warm up. She hasn't connected to a medium yet. So she took that opportunity today to do that, which is lovely. And I'm just thanking her for her time. You know, and oh, she's just said, so can you tell Laurie she has a beautiful smile, but I want to see it more. She wants you to smile, Laurie. All right, so okay, I'll leave her love with you and thank you for your time on here. I love seeing you on here. Doesn't matter how small the message is, or if you've been on here, or if you're on here every week, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not one of these mediums. If there's something there from spirit, then I'll endeavour to give it over to you. All right, so we'll go on to the next one. All right, excuse Claire itching her nose. Spirit tickling my nose again. So who have we got on here? We had Bleeding Hearts on here. I don't know if they're still on here. Bleeding Hearts. And hi Michelle. Hi. Yes, Bleeding Hearts. Let's go to you next, and then I'll come to you, Michelle. All right. It's lovely to see you on here. Bleeding Hearts. Can you just tell me, because obviously I don't know, I don't have a lot to go by, if you're a male or a female and where you're connecting from in the world, because that's really nice to hear. I like to know where you're connecting from, which is lovely. I know where I'm reaching as well then. So if you could let me know where you're connecting from. And if you're male or female. V, where's V? Or is that your name? So you have to be Louisiana, right? And is your name V? Is that your name V? Okay, and you're connecting from the States. Right, that's lovely. Thank you for being on here. You're very spiritual, aren't you, V? We're definitely, my name is Vanya. Okay, you can call me V from Louisiana. That's lovely. It's a beautiful name. So thanks for coming on here today. You was guided to my channel, weren't you, V, as well? All right. And you've been going through some high emotions lately, haven't you? All right. So you've been guided to my channel for comfort. You know, so the spirit world are very, very aware of that. And everybody who comes on here, yeah, and you're very spiritual, yes. They're very aware of that, and they've guided you here today to have some comfort from the spirit world and some guidance. All right. So yeah, and I'm so glad you're here, because you know you should never be frightened about coming on and connecting and all of them things. Spirit world are only here to help you. All right. And you've been doing a little bit of looking up on spiritual things, haven't you? Doing your own research about afterlife and all of these things. And there's a keen interest there for you, isn't there, V? Which is beautiful, which is nice. And many people on here are that way. So that's lovely. Yeah, you've been highly sensitive, yeah, because you're an empathic, and you have to learn to protect your energy because you're an empath. All right. And I do see a pendulum for you. Don't know if you've got one. They've just shown me that for you. All right. And I do see you looking at different spiritual interests along the way on your journey. I do see you looking at this and looking at that. Could be healing, could be mediumship. I see lots of little things. I see a tarot card spread as well, spread out on the table as well for you. And you've got a pendulum. Excuse me, I've got a fan going. Let's have a sip. And you are on a wonderful pathway, which is really lovely, and spirit world are guiding you forward. And you will find, V, that you go through different avenues. Yeah, and you've got tarot cards. You will find you'll go through different avenues of learning, and you got the pendulum, and you will find your thing. Do you know what I mean? You're delving into lots of little areas, which is beautiful, and you're finding that thing that really tugs you, that passion, that fulfillment within. There's something there that's a little niggle that you want to explore it, and you love it, and it's lovely, and keep exploring yourself, and that's what it's about. You exploring where you're going with this, and it'll be a lovely journey, and then eventually you'll figure it out. All right, that's what will happen. You will figure out what you're meant to be doing with this. All right, keep going, V. All right, okay. I've got a gentleman connecting. I don't know if he's taking me back. He's got a flat cap on, and he's mentioning that he's a grandfather. And he's taking me back. He's got like a cart. This could be way before you. You may understand this. He's got a cart and he's loaded it up with loads of hay, and he's in a field and they're ploughing the field, and he's got horses, big horses. Do you understand who I'm with at the minute? All right, okay. He was a little bit rough and ready. He was outside, all right. He was quite wrinkly because he was always in the sun. All right, you understand this grandfather, and yes, he has a flat cap, yeah? He absolutely adores you, okay? And he loves this pathway that you're on. He's giving me a massive heart right now to give to you, and he's saying, chin up, sweetheart, you're going to be fine. All right, so it could be your mum's dad or your grandfather's dad. I'll just confirm with him who exactly, which side. All right. Dad's dad. All right, this is dad's dad. Could be my mum's dad or my grandmother's dad. Right, okay. It's dad's side of the family. Oh, and now he's saying grandfather's father. Hang on a minute. Can you tell me which side and who you're relating to, please? Yes, you're right. It is your mum's dad. All right. And he said grandfather, so he would have been your grandfather. It's your mum's dad. He just confirmed. He's, bless him, so excited to connect. All the words were getting jumbled up, and I'm saying, right, hang on a minute. Okay. Yeah, he's a lovely chap. Lovely chap. And he's very happy to connect. He wants to give you a lift. He says you've been going through emotional turmoil, without going into too much of your personal, but you understand that, don't you, Fee? He's referring to you as being a little bit lost, and that's why he's connected today, and that's why Spirit World have guided you to me today to have a little chat. All right. And I hope you understand that. And he's saying about you going straight forward and not looking back, and leaving the past well behind you. He's saying go straight forward. This is the guidance from him to you. He's saying to you, go straight forwards. He doesn't want you looking back, and he's saying to leave the past in the past. And that was a real clear message for you, V, to do that in life now, at this moment in time. All right, ignore everything that's gone on and go straight forwards. All right. And he says you're in a better place now, and you're turning a corner. All right. And he's been wiping away tears with you. He's been wiping away tears, been trying to lift you up. And when you go out near fields, you remember him, don't you? He says. Yeah, he wants. That's why he said that. We do, don't we? We drag up old things that are long gone, and we torture ourselves, V, And that's why he said that to you today, just to leave it in the past. He says you remember him when you go out to fields, and you see fields, because he loved being out in the fields. Yeah, and that's what he connects to you when you're out in the fields, or you go for a walk somewhere and you say, oh, Granddad, I feel Granddad's near me, or I would have liked this. He is with you, all right? He is with you. And he says you're going to be just fine. He says you're strong, and he says you're brave. He was brave, and he's bringing that to you. I know, famous last words, isn't it? Eh? When we lose people, very tough, all right? But he's still with you in a different kind of way, all right? He's actually helping you more now than you could have ever dreamed of, because he's guiding you, and you are very spiritual, so he finds it easy to guide you and easy to connect with you, all right? So just keep pushing forwards and learning about spiritual things, and you may go into some things and feel that's not for me, I like that more, and you won't know till you try it. Right, don't know if you've dabbled in this, or you've thought about it, or you know someone who has, but he's strongly saying to you to stay away from anything Ouija board. So I don't know why he's mentioned that, whether you've just seen some videos on it or anything like that, but it's not something for you. And I would go as far as to say it's not something for anybody, because you're opening up to things in the spirit world which you are not protected from. So I hope you understand that. Don't know why he mentioned that. He may have just mentioned it in case you come across things like that. Yes, and he's obviously knows that you've seen the videos on them, so he's brought it up, and he knows you're sensible, but he knows that you won't go there, but he's just reinforcing that. Do you understand? We're being closely watched by loved ones in spirit, all right? And they're guiding us. We don't always notice they're guiding us, but he's just saying to you, stay away from that, all right? Okay, it's dangerous, and that's his words. He would know, wouldn't he, V? He would know. Did the name Bill connect to him? Because Bill shouted to me more or less earlier with Laurie, and I just wanted to rule that out with you as well, because it could have been him connecting whilst I was still chatting to Laurie. If not, it doesn't matter. But I think you're now, V, finding yourself, all right? You're finding yourself, V, and you're finding some fulfillment. You're exploring spiritual things. It's an amazing path. Watch my spirit guide video, live video, for some guidance on spirit guides. Just explore it and see where it takes you. It's amazing. So and thank you for coming on here today. And I know he's really enjoyed connecting today, because he literally couldn't wait to show me his life and his cap, and his rolled up sleeves, as he's showing me now. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's what you resonated to. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do ask their names, but they don't always give them to me. They don't make our jobs easy as mediums. Okay, so he wants to tell you he's in a good place, and he wants to say he's pain-free. We've had that twice today. Yeah, and his rolled up sleeves, bless him. He wanted to show me that, and his grubby hands. He said he always had grubby hands, from doing stuff. He loved it. He loved getting out and getting covered in stuff, and getting his hands dirty. So he was a lovely chap, and he's very much around you. And he basically just wanted to say, I'm still here. And he hadn't said anything about his passing, But he wanted to say, I'm still here. I'm still here. All right, that's what he wanted to say today. Not sure if he's connected to a medium, but he's done very well today. All right, and I'm so glad you came on here. And don't forget to hit my like button, guys, if you have a reading, because then it's just giving back the love energy to the spirit world as well. Yes, he did give you a heart. That wasn't to do with his passing. I knew that he was just giving you a heart. If they normally tell me direct what they passed off, but he hadn't. I probably didn't ask him, but he was giving you a heart to send his love to you. That's what the heart is. Literally handed me a big heart for you, and that's what that was, V. All right, so he's looking out for you, and he's just connected. This just a quick message today, but he's just connected to say, I'm still here and I'm helping you. All right, so ask him for help. Say, Granddad, show me the way, and he will. All right, so I'm glad you enjoyed your message, and thanks for coming on here, V, and connecting today. And it's lovely to see new faces on here. You can follow me on Instagram as well, V. So I'm on most social media. But yeah, thanks for connecting today, and keep on your spiritual pathway. Keep exploring it. It's fantastic. And know your granddad's watching you as well. Not all the time, but he's watching, isn't he? He's seeing what you're getting up to, seeing what you're looking at. He's steering you away from Ouija boards and saying, no, no, no. So it's lovely. It's really nice. All right. Thank you. And yeah, so I'll see you on here again. You know, you're welcome on here anytime. All right. So thanks for connecting today. Yeah, he's cheeky. He is. But he's also concerned for you, isn't he? He's concerned for you. All right. So thanks for coming on here. And I'm glad that I was able to connect you from someone from the spirit world and give you some guidance there. All right. And I think we've got Michelle on here. So I'm going to go to Michelle next. You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you. We'll go to Michelle. And if you give me a thumbs up as well, I'd really appreciate that, V, on the like buttons. That really helps. It's just a little bit of love back. Hi, Michelle. Thank you for coming on here. I do know you, of course, but I work on behalf of spirit, and I don't know everything, do I? So, and I always bring forwards what I need to. Right, where are we going with you, Michelle? Michelle, can you confirm this? If not, it's guidance for you, right? The spirit world have just shown me you laying out on the bed and putting crystals at different points on your body and kind of meditating and relaxing, but getting some healing. Do you understand this, Michelle? With yourself, if you can let me know, because that's what they're showing me for you. It's like a chakra kind of healing, and I don't know if you felt the need to do it, haven't done it yet, or you have done it. They showed that as clear as anything with yourself. It hasn't come up yet. If you can let me know. Because you have done it in the past. Okay, well, what I'm going to say to you then is they are recommending that you do this yourself at home. You can do this. There's a recommendation there, and I wouldn't mind betting, Michelle, that when you're setting up for this with that intention, spirit are going to come in and do some healing on you as well. Physical healing. All right, because that's what they're guiding you to do. They are doing. You just mentioned Dell. Yeah. That's what they're guiding you to do. They're guiding you to do that. And I do have a gentleman here, and I'm seeing, and you thought of doing it the other day, and I have a gentleman here, and obviously I do know Del as well, and I'm looking at this gentleman, and it is Del, and he's giving a thumbs up and he's confirming it's him. And it's funny that you mentioned him, Michelle, because he was obviously waiting, and that's what you connected to with him, was the crystal healing. He's guiding you to do this, and he's saying stop worrying. That's what he wants to say to us. His first words to me: stop worrying. All right. And he's mentioning backache as well. He's saying stop worrying because it's causing some backache. Do you understand this with yourself? He is doing well in spirit, and he wants to pass that on as well. He's doing okay in spirit, and he wants to thank you for caring. He's saying thank you for caring, and he's mentioning friend. He says thank you for caring, friend. All right. And he's referring to your son now, and he has met him in spirit, and he says he's a smashing lad, and I can totally imagine him saying that, can't you? Bless him, smashing lad. That's what he says. So he just wants you to stop worrying, and he says he feels it's escalated with you, the worry. All right. And he wants to put a stop to it. He wants to help you, and he was guiding you to do some crystal healing, and I feel he would be helping as well. All right. So he's definitely, yes, he says he's a smashing lad, and he's met up with him. All right. Right, he's saying, Michelle, with love. The thing is, Michelle, you're your own worst enemy. You give good advice to others, but you don't do it for yourself. And that's what he said in good old Dell's way. Okay, that's what he said. You need to give the advice you're giving out, you need to do for yourself. Right? And you're very good at giving to others, but not sorting yourself out, Michelle. All right. And that's what he wants to say to you. He also wants to mention Jason needs some healing. Jason needs some healing as well. So maybe something you both can have some healing there. He's saying Jason needs it as well. And he's been around you. He's mentioning a butterfly. He's mentioning that he's connected to you with a butterfly. All right. And also he's mentioning a bird, finch, a finch bird. Finch, he says. He's mentioning finch. I know he had birds, but he's saying a finch. All right, so, but the butterfly, if it's been around you, is Dell, but also is connecting with the finch bird. All right. Okay. He's been trying to help you for a long time, Michelle, since he's been in spirit. He's been trying to help you for a long time, all right? And he's mentioning the negativity in your mind, you know, which can creep in. Yeah, that's lovely. He wants to just get you on the straight and narrow. He wants to get you on the straight and narrow, and he's talking about your mind, getting you on the straight and narrow and helping you. I'm not surprised he's been around you, actually, Michelle. I'm not surprised at all. And he wants to help you. I don't know why he's showing me these boots, Michelle. He's showing me these boots, like walking boots. Do you know that he used to wear them? He's showing me these like boots that he's got on, like walking boots. I've got to mention them as well. And he's very fond of you, Michelle, you know, and you were there for him as well, as him being there for you. All right, you were there for each other, and he's very fond. Okay, and he wants you to keep meditating, all right, and have faith that everything is going to be fine. And he says you've had such a difficult journey, a very, very tough journey, all right, and he knows that. He knows it more now he's in spirit, actually, than he did when he was here, all right. And he also wants to thank you for connecting to his wife. He wants to thank you for connecting to his wife, and he said it means a lot. That's what he's saying. And he showed me a cup and saucer and a tea and a cup and saucer. So I don't know if you've had a cup of tea with her, or this is a thing with Dell, but he wants to show me this cup and saucer. Do you understand that, Michelle? But it specifically wants to say thank you for reaching out to his wife. All right. I feel, Michelle, before things get better with you, they are going to get worse. And you've been going through that lately. It always happens that way. And this is why Dell's connected today. He's saying to you, you will get better, but you went through this he shows me a massive dark cloud above you, and he's pushing it out of the way for you now. So you hopefully mentally you will feel better. All right. But that's what he wanted to show me for you, is moving forwards, but feeling better in your mind, the mindset. So hopefully you understand that, Michelle. Because the cloud was a dark cloud, and he's pushing it and pushing it. Just show me it, pushing it out of your way to make way for lighter energy and for you to feel better. All right. But lovely chap, and he's been helping you where he can, Michelle, and you're feeling better, which is good, which is brilliant. So as I say, he's been helping you where he can. He's very much loved, and he mentions the laughs. He's saying about the laughs and the fun and the poking fun at Maureen, because I know he used to know Maureen as well, but he says about poking fun, like that it was him doing it. All right, he's saying about the laughs and poking fun at Maureen. But yes, the sense of humour is still there with him, even in spirit. He's very, very jokey and a lot of fun. All right, he wants to bring that to you. He wants you to start having fun, and he wants to lift your energy up, Michelle. All right, I hope that makes sense to you. Yeah, it's funny. It's the poking fun at Maureen. I weren't expecting that. But he's a lovely, lovely man, and he is, as I say, he is helping you where he can. He's not treading on anyone's toes in spirit, but there's things about you that he's able to help you with, and that's why he's connected with you today. All right, to bring you some wisdom and love. And he's saying to you, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. But it was in that like Cockney, you'll be all right. You know, that's how he just said it. You'll be all right. You'll be all right, girl. He says the word girl at the end. You'll be all right, girl. That's what he just said. Yeah, he's you know, spirit side is still the same. It's still the same, Michelle. So, all right. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, and that's lovely that he's connected today. He is a lovely man. Yeah, you'll be all right, girl. Bless him. Wasn't expecting him to connect today. Obviously, I did know him, and I've never connected to him yet. So that was lovely. Yeah, thanks, Del. So you're going to be fine, Michelle. You know, as I say, things getting worse. It always it gets worse, doesn't it, before it gets better. Always, you think you're getting better, and then things go worse again, and then you think, what's going on? Why am I feeling this bad again? It's because it has to get worse before it gets better, and know that there's a turning point after that. All right, and that's what happens. So that's what he was saying. All right, so know he's around, and ask him for help, Michelle. Say, Del, what shall I do? All right. And he's mentioning about giving you a jab in the side. So if you feel anyone tapping you or a little jab in the side, no, it's Del. So he's giving you a jab in the side. All right, Michelle. I'll leave his love with you. Yes, it is up now, isn't it? Onwards and upwards, Michelle. You still got to have a life, yeah, for yourself. All right. Okay, so you still have to live, all right? And we'll go to somebody. Thanks so much for coming on here. Obviously, I do know you, but, you know, Spirit always bring you things that, you know, it's what they want to say, isn't it, at the end of the day? So thanks for coming on here, Michelle. Thanks for your love and support always to me. Right, who else have we got on here? Oh, that's so lovely. That's lovely. V, put his picture on your altar and nightstand, light a candle. That's really nice. That's lovely. That's a nice idea. That is really nice. And you know, when we do all of these things, guys, the spirit world know, don't they? They know what we're doing. They know what we're doing more than we do. They know what's coming up. They can see around the bend. They can see everything. They can feel it with us. You know, they just are amazing. I get so much help myself. I'm sure I chew their ears off, you know. But, you know, they're there for us. That's how it is. They are there to help us, and they love us, and they want us happy, you know. We have to enjoy life somehow. We have to find a way. And that's what it's all about, because life is a gift and it is short. And that is a fact. You know, so these are only quick messages. Thank you, Michelle. And thank you, V, for your kindness. Yeah, these are only quick messages today. But we just go to where we need to go, and it's lovely to have new faces on here always, V. Yeah, it's lovely. Just keep going forwards, everyone, and enjoying life. And if something's niggling you, then it's a little bit of something trying to take you in a direction. Know that, you know, your spirit guides, your loved ones in spirit, always helping us all the time. And every now and then they pop in times of turmoil, times of stress, and when we're upset. And then they will step right in and they'll say, right, I'm going to help you. And they'll merge their energy with yours and they will comfort you, you know, and that's what they do. It's energy. And it's like they'll give you a massive hug of energy. That's what they do. And they pick you up. And then all of a sudden you think, oh, I feel a bit better now. And that's why, because they have blended their energy with you, seen what you need to help you. And that's what they do. So I'm not sure if there's anyone else. It might be a short one on here today. But yeah, it's been lovely. I try and come on here at once a week. I do juggle readings as well with this. I'm due to go on a break soon. I may get one in next week. And you're going to meditate with your crystals. Good idea. And I'm pretty sure Del will connect to you then, Michelle. Good idea. It's a really good idea. And crystals will heal and clear your energy, because, you know, you may need your chakras just to be spinning. Maybe something's blocked. You know, whatever you feel guided to do, and place them on your body if you're laying flat. Laying flat is a great way to meditate because you'll totally relax. Totally relax. Many times I'll lay flat where I can, because I feel you really, really deep relax then. And then by placing crystals what you feel drawn to, not what you're supposed to do, just if you feel you want to put one in an area. Used to joke about the crystal man. Oh, it's lovely. If you feel drawn to putting one in an area on your body, then that obviously needs some healing. That's lovely. Yeah, explore it. Honestly, if you feel a pull in an area, then explore it, and it is a lovely pathway, not an easy pathway, a pathway that is very much a journey, and I'm still on, and I love it, but it can be challenging at times, but it comes with the nature of the work. And you like the citrine crystal, Michelle. Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they? Citrine. And citrine, not that I'm a crystal expert, but citrine is wealth and abundance as well. I'm just bringing some abundance to you. And it's a sunshiny crystal, isn't it? It's uplifting. Yes, if it's calling you, then that's what Spirit said to me, didn't they? They said you're on a spiritual pathway and you're exploring things. That's lovely. So follow it, learn as much as you can. And you'll find your feet, you'll find your thing, whether it's healing, mediumship, you'll find your thing. You'll feel guided, all right? You'll feel guided in a direction. You'll know it resonates with you. You'll just feel a pull. You'll just know it ignites something in you. And that's lovely. And, when that happens, it's like a missing jigsaw piece in life. You know that that's it. That's what I'm meant to be doing. That's the thing. And I didn't realise, but that's the thing I'm meant to be doing. That's how it kind of happens. So yeah, explore it. Yeah, open to abundance, Michelle. Yeah, definitely. Bring it on. Yeah, keep that crystal close by. Keep it on your person, in your pocket, under your pillow, wherever, beside you, beside your bed. Keep it there, and keep doing it. And if you're, we'll just give you some advice, V. If you are, how can I say, you need to work on your energy, protecting your energy and working with energy and looking at spiritual things, even when you're studying and looking at spiritual things, you are opening yourself to spirit. So always make sure you're closed and you're protected. And ask for that protection, so that you are in the early days looking out for your own energy, all right? And go at the pace, tell spirit I only want to go at the pace that I'm ready for, and all of these things, and that's what will happen, and you'll be guided, all right? Some things won't resonate with you. Some yeah, that's it. Yeah, just even make sure that you're closed. You're closed. Your energy's closed from anything coming towards you. Oh, hi Blue Moon. Excuse me, Claire Coffin. It's lovely to see you on here. Right, you're on here. Okay, yeah, we can come to you. I might make you my last one. We can come to you. That's lovely that you've been able to come on here, because we've been missing you, haven't we? because I've been doing different days, but that's lovely. Okay, let me see who's here for you and where we're going from for you. All right, okay. And was your name? I remember your name. I think was it Marzana? Was it Marzana? Your name, Blue Moon? I think it was. I do have a bad memory, but sometimes, yay! That's good for me to remember that. Okay, right, we'll see where we're going for you. Okay, right. You've been taking some lovely steps to improve your health, haven't you? Marzana, you've been taking some really good steps to look after yourself better from the guidance from spirit, haven't you? Which is lovely. You're listening. That's what they're saying, and they're giving you a massive thumbs up for that. That you're listening and you're making healthier choices for yourself. Yeah, that's brilliant. And they know this, and they have guided you to do this so that you feel better, just better in general, a clear mind to give you more clarity, feel better in your body, feel better at work, just in general, looking after you. You can't, give to others all the time and feel rubbish yourself. And now they're noticing that you are now doing these things they are guiding you to do, and they were giving you a thumbs up. All right, okay. That's lovely. You've been connecting to the angel energy. That's fabulous. That's lovely. So you obviously feel pulled in that direction. That's beautiful. And angelic energy is pure, isn't it? It's lovely. So that's fabulous. Okay, let me just see where we're going for you. Let's have a little feel around, see if there's anybody wanting to connect to you today. Right. Okay. I got a grandmother joining me. All right. And she has a cross around her neck. All right. She has we'll just ignore this intruder. All right. Sorry, I can't entertain this, so we just ignore it. We had one on last time. Just ignore it, guys. She had a cross around her neck. And she's a grandmother. And she joins me. She actually liked to wear a dress. All right, she actually liked to wear a dress. Do you understand this, Marzana, with this lady? Okay. And she was a good age. All right. And she mentions being quite frail. She had breathing difficulties. And she mentions a slow heartbeat. Do you understand? And her hair was grey. Do you understand this? Hopefully you can come back on here. We had an intruder, but we'll send them love because they now have to learn a lesson from this intrusion. So I'll just send them love. Okay, so hopefully you can come back on here. Yeah, do you understand this? And her hair was short grey hair. Do you understand this? Is this your grandma Anya? And with the gold cross. You understand that? I'll wait for you to confirm that. All right. And right, okay. Right. So this would be her mum Anya. Right, okay. So this is your mum's mum, is that right? Your mum's mum? Your mum's mum? We've had some intruders here, but we just didn't ignore. If you can just let me know, and we'll continue with her. No, her right, okay, her grandma, mum, okay, right, okie dokie. She mentioned she was frail, and you understand all the breathing difficulty and the slow heartbeat with her. She had some heart defects and heart failure. That's what she mentions. Do you understand all of that? Just so I know. We've got every detail with her and we're with the right person. I don't know that name. I don't know that name. Yeah, we just ignore all of these. I don't know what else to call them, really. We send you love, but you know, you have to learn a lesson from this. Oh, right, her name is Ludwinka. Oh, what a lovely, unusual name. Okay, that's lovely. Yeah, well, guys, if you're going to intrude on here, then you have to learn lessons. And have you heard of karma? And I have no say in that, but it's the universe. They have a say in lessons. So I'll just send you our love to you, and then it'll be in the form of a lesson your way. All right. Okay, so and it is a thing. It really is. So just know that. All right. Okay, we'll get back to you, Marzana. Right. We'll ignore these people. Right. Right, she just mentioned that she's trying to help you, Marzana, with work in a new direction. You've been thinking about a new direction work-wise, and she's trying to guide you there. Does this make sense with yourself at this moment in time? You've got a lot of ideas flying around in your mind, she said, and she hears this, she sees this, but she knows that you haven't quite found what it is that you want to do yet. Something that is really, you're doing work out of necessity at the minute, but it's not really what you want to be doing. Do you understand this? And that's what she's connecting to try and help you do. Yeah, because she says it's necessity, and that's how you see it, and it's like it's not lighting you up. It's just not. It's necessity. It's a means to an end, but you are a little bit stuck, and she's trying to shift you. Exactly. She's trying to shift you to see something else. So watch out for that. All right. She's trying to shift you in the direction that you need to go in. And she says you're very talented, but you just cannot see it. Yes, she will help you. And if you ask her, she will pull out all the stops. She'll show you things. All right. Guide you in a direction. She just showed me knitting as well. You know, when you knit something with wool. Okay, I'll just mention that. It could be someone else connecting, but we'll just mention the knitting bit as well. All right, if you understand that. She says you're very talented, but you have not found that one thing that you really, really love. All right. And it's partially your health. Right, okay, oh right, she used to do that, did she? When you do the knitting and you call it knot, and that's what she's connecting with. Okay, she gives me the color lilac. That's the color she's given me, purple lilac. All right. All right, so I've lost my train of thought now with her. Let's just go back to, she is aware that you are trying to make things better yourself with your health so that you feel better to do another job. and that's what she's guiding you to do. So it's no coincidence that you are now being a bit more healthier, basically. All right. So I hope you understand that, and I hope you understand the lilac with her dress as well. Yeah. But she's very happy to connect today. And she says you're beautiful. And she mentions you've been very low, and she's speaking about your size, weight, size, physical in some way. Does that make sense to you? So you're trying to do something with that, yeah, for yourself, which is work on yourself first, and you can be your best. Do you understand that? And it's not that she is she just noticed that you are aware that you want to change that, and she's helping you. You want to change that. It's she's watching on. She knows you're not happy and you've been low about it, and she's just going to help you now steer yourself. So I feel like she's saying to me, she's helping you, and she's mentioning YouTube, and she's mentioning looking up videos on healthy eating, just healthy way of living, just everything, whatever you feel like clicking on, that's your grandma guiding you, because that's what they do. They'll use whatever they've got available, whether it's a video, they'll make it pop up, and honestly, they can tamper with a lot of things and they'll make a video pop up and you'll feel compelled to watch it. You want to look, yeah. So she's just helping you there, and that's what she mentioned. And don't worry about anything. You're going to be going on a journey with that. It won't happen immediately. It'll be small steps, but you will then find that you are doing things in a different way day to day. And she says that you have struggled. All right, you've struggled. All right. With exercise and things like this, and she's helping you to do things gentle exercise. That's what she's saying for you. You need gentle exercise. She's mentioning swimming now and walking. Do you understand this? All right. Do you understand? All right. So I'm no doubt that she is not alone. She's just connecting to me herself at the minute, all right? But and the walking you're going to do, which is lovely. But she is she can see how stressful our lives are, life for you, how things are for you. She's mentioned there's too many temptations around you, all right? And you've given in the past, but now you've got a different mindset, and you're going to now go forwards and change that. All right, so that's what she's noticing with you. So it won't take long before you are on your way with that. So I hope you understand all of that, Marzana. But you will get there, and you will find one thing will work and something else won't for you. And I feel like you just need to make things easy for yourself with it as well. I needed to say that, not to overcomplicate things. Make it easy for you to do. I'll get her to send you a sign, and you've just asked her there. she's reading all this. She can see what you're saying. All right, so she'll send you a sign, all right, that it's her, all right? And if she tells me what that will be, I'll wait to see if she says anything. I'll just wait to see. But yeah, she's going to send you a sign, all right? And she sends you lots of love. She's now giving me a rose flower for you, all right? A red rose as well. So if you do see a red rose, then or a red flower, red rose, that's what she's just given me. That could be her sign. All right, so I'll leave her love with you, and And yeah, that's a lovely sign, isn't it? That's a lovely sign. And it's not something you see all the time either, a red rose. So when you do see it, you'll know it's her. All right? It's something she's chosen. So she wants to connect with you in that way. So yeah, she's helping you. So I've no doubt in my mind she's helping you. So keep pushing forwards. All right, and thanks for coming on here today. And we'll probably thanks for everyone coming on here. And who did we have on here? We had Laurie, we had V, we had Michelle, we've had Blue Moon. We've got someone else there. Are you Australian? No, I'm not Australian. I'm from the UK. But yeah, thanks everyone. See if there's anybody else. And we'll call it a day. Let's see. It's very slow sometimes, guys, with the comments. It comes up slow on my phone. But thanks for connecting today, guys. That's all right, Michelle. You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. You know, everyone's welcome on here anytime. And whatever spirit want to give to me, then I'll deliver back to you guys. Deliver you the message. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And it just helps spread that love energy back to spirit. And I don't know whether to do one more, but we'll see. We'll see if my spirit guide says there's another one whilst I'm talking. If not, we will. That's lovely. Yeah, you're definitely not alone. None of us are. None of us are alone. We've got our loved ones in spirit, our guides. We're not alone. And you know, when you get something pop in your mind and you think, where's that come from? Like just a thought, or it's come from them. That's where it's come from. You know, they're always dropping things into your thoughts and connecting to you in your dreams and giving you guidance. So just listen out for that. All right. So, but thanks for connecting, guys, today. And I'll be back on here again, hopefully next week. I'm going to be taking a break with family, which is very much needed. But I'll keep you all informed. It'll be for a couple of weeks. But hopefully you'll see you again next week. All right. So take care, guys. Until next time, thanks for coming on here, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye. Bye.